Hey, what's up, Gun Freak Nation? It's your boy T Electric here, man. I got a little scenario, you know, for people that don't believe in, guns, having firearms for whatever reason. Okay, I wanna say this, and I'm talking to you. Um, it's 5:30 in the morning. You laying in bed with your wife, your girlfriend, um, and you hear somebody kicking in your door, smashing your window. What are you going to do? I'm talking to you. What are you going to do? You laying in bed. It's 5:30 in the morning, and you hear somebody kicking in your back door, your side door, your front door. You got your family there. What are you going to do? Are you going to call 911? You know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you to hide and stay on the phone till the police arrive. That can be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Hell, here in Detroit, it could be up to 2 hours, 3 hours before they arrive. So what I'm trying to tell you, you can't rely on the police. I have many friends that's in law enforcement, that's cops, and they're not crime fighters, they're crime responders. Listen to me again. They're not crime fighters, they're crime responders. They're the cleanup crew. So let me ask you this again. What would you do? Are you gonna hide in the closet? Are you gonna hide underneath your bed? Are you gonna hide and listen to them, torture and torment and torture your children, your kids, Are you gonna sit by while they rape your wife? Come on now. Listen. This is what you need. I don't give a damn what it is. This is what you need. I don't care if it's a 22. You need to have something to defend your family, man, or woman. You can't rely on the police, the government, or whatever. It's your sole responsibility to make sure that your family, make sure that your loved ones are safe. And this is the only way it can be done. The only way, I'm going to say this, the only way a bad guy with a gun can be stopped is with a good guy with a gun. You understand me? The only way a bad guy can be stopped, a bad guy with a gun can be stopped is with a good guy with a gun. And I'm just saying it's righteous. I know people, for whatever reason, I know people that, God got me, and I'm covered with the blood of Jesus, and I understand that, and I will never judge a person for their religious beliefs. I would never tell a person not to pray, but at some point you got to have common sense too. You can't just be blind in anything, because even in the Bible it speaks of arming yourself, with a spear or whatever that they had back in the day to take on the devil. You dig? You feel me? So don't be one of those people that, oh, I'm gonna just pray on it, you know, I'm good. Because you could be praying at the same time you getting raped. Or your wife getting raped. You know, all you gotta do is just go back to 2014, 2015, when that racist went in that black church and they was praying and begging. And guess what? Didn't no divine nothing come down and stop that racist from blowing their brains out. You know what I'm saying? So if just one of them would have had a gun, it would have made a difference. You understand? So at the same time, I understand, you know, your religious and stuff and your belief, but at the same time, use your intelligence and arm yourself. That's why I'm so happy to see that a lot of churches is now, you know, got armed security, armed private security. So let a crazy ass maniac run up in there now, like the one, you know, in Texas. They had guns. He still killed 2 of them. He was managed to kill 2, the gunman, but they took his ass out. That's the type of church and religion I like. You dig? But you got to arm yourself, man. And you know, my preference right here is my AR-15, baby. Right here. It's 30 rounds in this mag. You know? This is my preference. You know, you break in, you know, my house, you kick in my door. This is what your funky ass is going to be greeted with. I'm going to give you a motherfucking 1-trip ticket to Funky Town, motherfucker. Because you done broke in the wrong person's house. This is what, and this is not no debate. You know, in one of my videos, you know, it was a little debate broke out. You know, I prefer, you know, oh, shotgun is the best. You know, other people, AR is the best. Hey, it don't really matter at the end of the day. Whatever that works for you, works for you. Every situation is different. You dig? In my case, I'm in the hood. I'm in Detroit, right in the middle of the hood. So we got these savages. It ain't like how it used to be. You know, a few years back, where you got one scary ass crackhead trying to break in your house to steal your TV while you sleep. He hoping that you sleep. It ain't like that no more. We got professional home invaders here. You got in that crew, they got the rape crew. That's the nigga that's gonna come in and rape your wife. In that crew, you got the property to steal your TV. While he raping your wife or your girl, the other one's stealing your belongings, your TV and shit, your valuables. You got your tormentor, the one that's gonna beat the fuck out of you, probably, you know, torture your kids. So you got professional fucking home invaders. And excuse my language, but then again, don't excuse it, because this is my channel and this is who I am. That's another thing. I had a few people, hey man, you cuss too much. Well, you know what, sir? I don't give a fuck. I didn't ask you to watch my shit. Keep it moving. I didn't put one of these guns to your head and say you got to watch my shit. If you're not man enough to handle this, then, you know, at least be man enough to get a fucking gun. Because they're gonna, guess what? If they break in your house, they're gonna cuss your ass out then. So man the fuck up. But anyway, my personal preference may differ from yours. My personal preference is this AR pistol. You know, I got numerous other guns I can choose. But this is what I want to do to send their asses to Funky Town, because the way I see it, it's either if you break in my house, it's either me or you, and it ain't gonna be me, because I'm gonna tell hey, they coming in armed. They got some of these, they got shotguns, they got Glocks. It don't matter, they coming in armed. And one thing I do like about the Detroit police chief, the chief of police, he said it, baby. Chief Craig said it. He was like, If they break it in, let them come in first and lay their ass out. Put them down. Once they kick your door in, you got a right to put their asses down, man. And like I say, do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. Whatever gun that you get, if you don't have one, go get one and practice with it. Go to the range. Practice with it. You know what I'm saying? Learn that gun inside out. Learn how to clean it. Learn how to break it down. Learn how to clean it. Go get some practice in on training, shooting it, in case you do have to shoot an intruder. You know what I'm saying? You got to just stay ready and stay prepped up. But it's so dangerous. On my Citizen app, every night, I kid you not, there is a home invasion, and I can tell you ahead of time before I get into the details of reading it, a woman getting raped. Nowadays, they raping the man too. Now, how fucked up is that? We got fucking freaks and shit that's violating the man and the fucking woman and making them fuck, watching them fuck. They coming in, they busting in the house, putting the gun to the couple's head, and they making them have sex so they can watch. And I guess they getting their fucking rocks off because after they have sex, then they rape them. Them the type of fucking savages that is going around doing that shit, man. And you got multiple perpetrators, man, home invaders breaking in your house. They not one person or two person deep. No, you got up to 8 people armed coming up in your house like, yeah, we here, nigga, we here. What you gonna do about it? We up in this bitch. No, we about to run this, and we about to run a fucking train on you and your woman. Well, you know what? When you got a party of 8 or more, you need this, baby. This is the almighty equalizer. And I'm telling you, some people be like, well, you don't need no AR. You don't need, what you need that for? All you need is a good old shotgun. Well, if you got something like a DP-12 or a KSG, you might have a shot. You know what I'm saying? You may have a chance. But if you got that shit that Biden wants you to have, one of them motherfucking Elmer Fudge shotguns, where you got to, break the motherfucker down and put a shell in it and then click it back up and shoot. How many rounds that motherfucker hold? You might have one of them pumps that hold about 7? Okay, so if you got that and you got 7 shells in it, but you got about 10 niggas breaking in your crib, come on now. How that's gonna compete against 7 intruders in your crib that's all armed? What you gonna do? You gonna say time out? Let me reload my shit? Nah. But if you got one of these motherfuckers right here, sexy motherfuckers right here, if you got one of these 30 rounds, you know what I'm saying? That'll make a nigga shit on himself. You pull this shit out on a motherfucker, he gonna doodle on this motherfucking self. He gonna turn his stinking ass around. I guarantee you. He gonna do a U-turn and turn his funky ass around and get the fuck up out of there. And if he don't, you put his stinking ass down. Put that stinking ass nigga down, and I guarantee you when the other niggas see that nigga get shot, they gonna turn their funky asses around and get the fuck on too. Cause don't nobody wanna face this motherfucker right here, including the government. That's why they wanna take our shit, man. It's a reason for gun control. And I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you the reason for gun control. Remove the word gun from gun control, and what you got? Take away the word gun, and you got control. They want to control us, man. You got these liberals, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't downing no Democrats or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody or downing nobody, but it's a difference. You got these fucking liberals. They got this fucking mindset that they want to control us, man. It's like how the fuck can you tell me what's good for my family? Like, I'm not allowed to have this. They don't want us to have this. They want us to have a fucking camouflage shotgun. How in the fuck you gonna tell me what's best for protecting my family? Yet, you living in a gated community, you a fucking politician, you got a security detail, armed to the teeth. You got a security detail, yes, armed to the teeth. MP5s, MPXs, whatever. And trust me, they different from the ones I got because they got the fun switch on it, fully automatic. How in the hell you so righteous that you know what's best for me? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's some bullshit. They want to take over. You have to open up your eyes, man, to see. I'm gonna say this. You gotta open up your eyes and see through all of the bullshit, man. You know, it's like I remember, you know, when Trump was president, certain media, man, especially CNN, you know, I just watched it for the buffoonery, man. Every day they dogged that guy. You did, and if they show enough shit on TV enough times, people would start to believe that shit, man. It was so fucking, I don't know, man. It was just, it's just fucked up how you can be brainwashed and to believe in shit, and they good at, you know, assassinating a person's character and demonizing them and shit. I can see through the bullshit, and it's fuckery on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I say be independent, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get fucked. But these motherfuckers want to take away and chip away our Second Amendment rights, man. In this country, that's our right. It ain't no privilege. It's a fucking God-given right to defend yourself and have a gun. And it shall not be fucking infringed. So every time we got a motherfucking mass shooting, why the fuck they use that as an excuse to come after the righteous people, the law-abiding citizens that got our guns legal? You think that's how in the hell that's supposed to help the situation by taking away the guns from the good people, the law-abiding people? You think that the criminals give a fuck about your gun laws? They got illegal, dirty guns anyway. So you just setting it up. That would be like a purge for them. It'd be all kind of chaos. But I think that's what they want, so we can depend on them. If you take away from the people and have the people dependent on you, then that's another form of control. Do you understand? That's another form of anytime when you dependent on a person or whatever entity, you're depending on them. And that's a form of control. They want to take away our AR-15s because they know this little bastard right here. I didn't mean to call you a bastard, but if they take this away, man, come on, man. If something ever happened and you see over there in Brazil or Venezuela where they took away the guns, in Australia, that shit didn't work. The criminals is running crazy. Them people wishing they had their guns now. So if it ever was some type of chaos where the government do try to, take control over us or something, they don't want to deal with this motherfucker, because this motherfucker right here this go a long ways. You hear me? It's very proficient. And they don't want to deal with it. So guess what they coming after first? They're going to come after this motherfucker, because it's the only thing that can give them a hard time. It'll stand up to their asses. You dig? I mean, if you go to if you protesting, what the fuck you gonna protest with? You gonna throw some rocks, some sticks? Nah, but this right here, this will make them duck their motherfucking head if they try to take over. You feel me? So this is what they want to, you know, it's a narrative, people. They want you to think, oh, we need to get rid of these AR-15s, AK-47s. The violence is going to go away. No. It's an agenda, man. They want to disarm us. You know what I'm saying? Because once they disarm you, they can control you. And that's the bottom line. You're going to have to kill me. Take away my AR-15, my guns. I'm not falling for the okie doke. I'm not falling for the okie doke. You dig? But it's a crazy world we living in, man. It's the rays of the world. It's crazy. You know, the government trying to disarm us with these, you know, these fucking liberals. We got to worry about the fucking wolf out there that's trying to, you know, invade you, do a home invasion. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Back in 2016, you know, my girl and I, we went to the gas station. And, you know, gas stations in Detroit could be potentially a death trap, especially at nighttime. But we went to the gas station, and on the way back, you know, when we pulled out of the gas station parking area and headed back to our house, let me tell you this. This is the reason why I got armed. This event that happened. I'm pulling out of from the gas station, going back home. I'm driving up Hubble. I'm driving up Hubble Avenue. I see a truck appear. I'm going this way, and the truck is coming on the opposite side that way. And the reason why I noticed the truck is because the fucking headlights was off. So I'm like, this motherfucker driving with his headlight off. I mean, this had to be about 2 in the morning. So I didn't, you know, I'm still driving. I'm about to turn down the side street to get back to my crib. I noticed in my rear view mirror that the truck pulled up in somebody's driveway, because Hubble was a busy street. They pulled up in somebody's driveway, backed out, and turned around and got in back of me. And then they turned their lights back on. So, you know, I turned down that side street. I noticed that the truck turned down the side street. I said, these motherfuckers is following me. They following me. You could just tell. You can sense it. They following me. So I cut down another street. They cut down the street. I said, well, you know what? Let me go this way. They went that way, the same way. I said, these motherfuckers is definitely following me. So I knew they was up to no good. And at the time, I'm going to tell you this. At the time, I didn't have my CPL, which is my concealed pistol license, CPL. I didn't have that at the time. I didn't even have a handgun for a pistol. I had a Scorpion, a CZ Scorpion, but I didn't, you know, you can open carry in here in Michigan. You know, you can open carry, but I didn't travel with that big motherfucker. So, you know, I was basically naked. I didn't have no gun on me. And I'm telling my girl, I'm like, man, they following this. You know, so I finally got to my street. They right behind me. Keep in mind, it's about 2:30 in the morning. So, I felt helpless. I'm like, damn, when, you know, I didn't want to lead them back to where I live at, but I'm gonna have to stop it eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no gun on me. I don't have no gun on me to protect us. So right before I drove to my house, like maybe the house next door, you know, you got my house and then you got the house before you get to my house. The house that's next door. So them bastards, they was following me So all of a sudden, I said, you know what? I got to do something. I got to think of something. Let me create some type of rule, some type of diversion or something to distract their asses. So what I did was, when I got to the house right next door to mine, when I got to that house, man, I get excited thinking about that shit. When I got to that fucking house, I slammed on the fucking brakes. I just went boom, just like that. Slammed on the brakes. That threw them off. When I slammed on the brakes, I did it for like 5 seconds and just was right there. 5 seconds, nothing. I just slammed on the brakes and just waited for 5 seconds. Then all of a sudden, I hit the gas and sped up in my driveway. I said, baby, come on, we got to go. We jumped out the car, and at the same time, what made things worse was that the side, my side door, I was having it renovated, so I had it bolted. So I didn't have no choice but to go through the front door. So we got out of that motherfucker so fast because we thought they was gonna jump out guns blazing. You hear me? And my girl, she panicking, running, dropping her fucking phone on the fucking front yard grass. I said, fuck that phone, get in the house. Them niggas, when we drove up in the driveway, they drove in front of my house and just stopped. We got in. First thing I went for was that goddamn scorpion. And I came back out there, they saw me with the fucking scorpion, and them bitch ass niggas, they sped off, man. I'll never forget it. It was a beige Tahoe with tinted windows. It probably was stolen. So we went out there, we got our phone, I had the scorpion, and I made sure that they had took off as soon as they saw me come out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they might have would have jumped out and tried to do a home invasion. But I know this. I know they were up to no fucking good. And I thought about that shit. I said, I never ever want to put myself or my loved one, in that situation where we are feeling helpless. I felt helpless. They could have jumped out, guns blazing, and they could have robbed and killed or did whatever to us. Because guess what? I did not have a gun on me. And I never wanted to be in that situation again and feel like, feel helpless. So that very next day, I went to a gun shop and I bought me a fucking Glock 19. And then I later went and applied for my CPL. I took the CPL class and got my CPL because I never wanted to be in that situation again. I never want to be a victim, man. And it brings me to so many different real life tragic cases that took place in Detroit. Like not even 2 weeks ago, a guy heard his door, or I believe it was his a window being shattered, bust out, and he went down to investigate it, and he was shot and killed by a home intruder, and they raped his wife. I'm just saying, don't be a victim, man. Arm yourself, man. Arm yourself. It brings me back. These motherfuckers is savages. You hear me? It brings me back to another story where it was a married couple, and two funky ass niggas, kicked in their motherfucking door, broke in their house while they were asleep in their bed, man. These motherfuckers, bastards, funky asses, these motherfuckers didn't even give a shit about the husband being there, man. They didn't even go there for the goods, for the valuables. You know, they went there to do some fucking harm. So you got this couple that's married in their bed sleeping. These motherfuckers pull a home invasion on them. The first thing they do is jump on the Oh, it pisses me off. The first thing they do is jump on the wife and begin raping her. That's the first thing they did. Two of them, two armed intruders. First thing they did, they raped the wife while the husband was still in bed laying next to her. They didn't waste no motherfucking time. They raped that woman, that man's wife. They raped her while he was still laying in the bed. But you know what? You know what? Unbeknownst to the fucking home intruders, through the grace of God, they had a gun. The husband had a gun on his nightstand. So he pulled the gun. The first motherfucker he shot was the nigga that was raping his wife, that was fucking his wife, that was raping his wife, man. He shot that nigga dead. His dead ass dick was still inside his wife. He shot him dead. And his dead ass dick, let me repeat that, his dead ass hard dick was still inside his wife. And the other nigga saw it, turned around with his funky ass, and tried to run, and he shot his ass too. That nigga was so scared when they had a gun, and he turned the stinking ass around to run, that he didn't even try to get back out the fucking door they kicked in. This nigga jumped through their window, glass and everything, shattering glass. He jumped through their front picture window and shattered the glass and everything. And that's how the police found this stinking ass. He left a trail of blood. He left a trail of blood from when he got cut up jumping through their fucking window, man. You got to kill these stinking ass bastards. You hear me? You got to put their asses down. They already hopped up on drugs and everything. So you need something like this to put them motherfucking animals down. Because they already hopped up on whatever. They hopped up on drugs. They ready to rape, kill, steal. It don't matter. Protect you and yours. Protect you and yours, man. It's like a fucking jungle out there, I swear. You ain't got to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you. So I'm telling you, you got to be ready. You got to stay ready. You got to arm up. Arm the fuck up and be ready. Don't be no victim, man. Don't listen to nobody. I had a homeboy, and he had guns and stuff, and he met his woman, fell in love. He was moving in with her. She's a religious woman. She was like, no guns allowed in my house. I said, look, man, don't give up your guns no matter what. Do not give up your guns. Oh, I'm in love. I plan on marrying this woman. I'm in love. I'm in love. I said, man, look, don't give up your guns, bro. He ended up selling his guns. He moved in with her. And I swear, man, 2 weeks, no lie. 2 weeks later, their house got broken into. It was a home invasion, man. Some niggas went up in there, slapped them around. They raped her, made him watch them rape her. She sucked their dick. They raped her. She sucked their dick again. They raped her. And I'm like, man, bro, I told you, man. You didn't have a fucking fighting chance. Them niggas was armed with AKs. They was armed with shit. They had Dracos. You feel me? Shotguns. So, I'm telling y'all, don't be a victim. Don't be a victim, man. You know, y'all arm up. You know, get you some training, man. I'm telling you, if you don't have a gun, get you a gun. Get your training in. Get comfortable with that gun. Go to the range. You know, get comfortable shooting that gun. Get you plenty of ammo. Get you, you know, create you some type of panic room if you got a family. If the shit hit the fan, if shit go left, somebody breaking in, you know, if they can't get to the panic room, you know, get low. Because some bullets is about to go to flying. Get low. Get up under that bed. Get low. Create a kill zone. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody in one room. Anybody, any home invader come down that hallway, you gonna rain fire. You gonna let it ride on their asses. You gonna send their funky asses to Funky Town. Get them motherfuckers a one-way trip. Send them on a one-way trip to Funky Town. Because guess what? They coming in to do harm to you. They coming in not to steal your belongings, but they gonna try to steal your soul. So get you something proficient that will handle their asses. That will send their stinking asses to Funky Town. Put a new stank hole in their ass. You feel me? Because there is some evil people in the world, man. And you know, here in Gun Freak Nation, I don't give a damn what race you are, what color you are. We all brothers and sisters. It don't fucking matter. You know, all that matters is the red, white, and blue. That's like when somebody left a comment on my on one of my channels, man, on one of my videos, man. And that's all that really matters, man. All that really matters. And Scott C. Young, you said that. And rest in peace, brother. I love you and I forever miss you, man, and appreciate you for when you did, you know, leave your comments of you know, your positive comments on my videos. I miss you, brother. Rest in peace. But like he said, it ain't about the skin tone, the color of your skin. It's about the love that's in your heart. We are brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is included in Gun Freak Nation. Everybody. I love everybody, man. It's the righteous against the evils of the world, man. And this world got a lot of evil motherfuckers in it. And, you know, the only way they can be dealt with is with a righteous person with the tool. Because that's all this is. It's a tool to defend your family. Don't be a victim. We got to stand up to the devil. You hear me? We have to stand up. I salute every single one of y'all, man. My Stay Armed to Die video went viral, and I met so many cool brothers and sisters, and now I'm over, you know, 3,000 subscribers. And really, I don't look at y'all like subscribers. I look at y'all like family. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being righteous and having love for one another. But at the same time, let's have each other back against the people that's trying to, you know, take away our right to defend our families, man. And the wolves out there that's trying to break in and break our peace. Because that's all I love is peace. I love having a peace of mind. But we living in a fucked up world where you got motherfuckers that hate on you, that want to do harm to you, that want to murder you, that want to take your life and take what belongs to you. And it's fucked up. So I say everybody stand up and defend your life and defend your loved ones, defend your property, and just be a righteous person. You know what I'm saying? So continue to fight, man. You know, united we stand, divided we will fall. And we got all these liberals, I don't know what the fuck that they up to, but I do know this. We not going to let them dictate to what's best, what they think that, you know, what's best for us. If you got the money, goddammit, you should be able to afford to get whatever the fuck you want. You dig? You don't see nobody, you know, it's you know, they talk about all these mass shootings and all that. But, I mean, why... What they got to do with me and my guns? You know, that's just like, you know, you got accidents. A lot of people die from automobile, car accidents or whatever. Are they about to ban cars? Are they about to ban Lamborghinis and all of the high-end performance cars because they faster? So why you trying to ban our shit? You know? Come on now. But anyway, I want to say I love y'all. I want to say hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I want to hit 4,000. And at the 4,000, I want to hit 5,000, man. We got to grow Gun Freak Nation. We got to grow that, man. You hear me? But I love every single one of y'all. And once again, thank y'all. Salute. You know, keep your head on the swivel. You know, stay frosty. And just stay armed. No matter what. Stay armed and stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Peace out.